What's up, guys? So in this video, I'm going to show you the most, well, I don't want to say the most basic, but one of the most basic sweeps that you can do from butterfly guard that works gi or no gi to continue this series that we've been doing. As always, this is my lovely assistant, Mr. Adam Wilson. Let's get started. So let's talk about some basics from the position, all right? So first off, butts behind the head. I'm always kind of leaning forward. My head is up. I don't want my head to go down because they can do guillotine chokes and some other chokes there, so I want to keep my body forward, elbows inside. Now, important, Adam's actually really good at this. Adam will grab those knees and he will pass really quickly to the side. This kind of stuff, boom, right here. And so I keep my elbows really close to my knees, so this way if he grabs a hold of anything, boom, I can start sweeping these off, or if he gets a hold of both of them, I can scoop and kick. So it's a really simple grip, right? So I can do this one or double, but basically the idea is I pull, create tension, and kick. Whenever you do a grip break, you always want to create tension, break. Now, so this is kind of just the basics. Also, head position is really important. If Adam gets his head lower than mine, I want to fight to get head position lower than his. If his head gets lower than mine, he can drive me back right here. Boom. It's hard for me to deal with that, right? Okay, and if for some reason, if we are under here, make sure that the forehead is up, not down like this. So just a couple of housekeeping things. Now again, for you guys, if you didn't know, the butterfly guard, we call it that because of this butterfly position we're in. From here, we're going to begin to go in and go for the sweep. Now, this basic sweep is the over-under sweep, right? We're going to have an underhook and an overhook. And when this was taught to me the first time, we used to do it by posting our hand and moving into the position. But for me, I always found that was really slow because as soon as I started doing this, the person sees it coming a mile away and they start to adjust. So what I did is I got used to doing this thing where I use my leg, again, using that motion that I showed you in the solo drill video. We're going to be doing that here, okay? So I'm going to take this leg. If I'm going to my left side, I'm going to take my left leg and I'm going to use it to pull myself in, and as I pull myself in, later guys, I'm gonna pull myself in and rotate my hips here. So I'm going from flat on my butt, boom, to right here on my left butt cheek, left hip, okay? From here, I'm gonna get my underhook, overhook. Now, details on the overhook and the underhook. With the overhook, I'm grabbing a C-clamp right here, like what JT Torres called a Lego man grip, get it in there. From here, I pinch the elbow tight, tucking his hand towards my pocket. My head is on the side that I'm sweeping to. This is really important. You don't always have to have the head position, but it's useful because he actually can post on his, if I try to sweep him here, he can post on his head and kick over, boom, right there to the side. So I want to try to get rid of that point of base, because again, anytime you sweep, you're always trying to take away the points of base. You got the knees, legs, feet, hands, elbows, things like that, and then you got the head. 5 points, I want to get rid of them so as many as possible. So I've got the underhook, overhook, and then from here I'm going to sweep. I'll show you the details of the underhook in just a second. From here, when I sweep, I begin to go back and I pull the person with me here. Notice what's happening to his body. He's getting lifted off of his base and he's coming towards me, and I can kick. Biggest problem that I see most people have with their butterfly guard is they try to they try to kick up. It's not the kick. It's all the upper body stuff that you're doing and locking them into position and getting them off balance. That's the thing that's most important. The kick is just, it's like the cherry on top. It's the finishing touch, okay? Let's look at it from this angle here so we can see that underhook position side, and then we'll look at it from the legs here. So again, from here, switching in, underhook, overhook. Now when I get the underhook, I'm here, really inside on this position, my elbow is here, and so what happens is as I'm going through, notice that I'm pulling the person towards me, and I'm lifting this elbow up, so the sweep is much easier. Again, really lifting the elbow up, okay? Now think about something that's kind of going on there. Think about a scissor sweep. If we do a scissor sweep here, and I begin to go for this, I can't sweep him yet because his base is right up under him. He's very in a strong, sturdy position. So when I do this, if you guys have watched my scissor sweep video, we got to check the time, right? Look at your watch and you see what time it is. By the way, it's scissor sweep time. Bad joke. From here, when we go, notice what's happening to his body. He's getting like sort of pulled off of his base. Now when we sweep, he's off balance. So you want to do that same thing with someone with their butterfly guard, okay, or with your butterfly guard. You want to pull them off balance when you're going for this over-under sweep. Let's turn from this angle right here at him, just to give them a nice view of your backside. I mean the backside of the sweep. So from here, we go in, get our grip, okay? Trap the arm, trap the underhook here, or get on the underhook. Now watch what happens to his base. I don't just fall back straight, I go diagonally, falling to my shoulder here. Notice what happens to his body. He's off balance. And then from here, we can kick, lift, come up. As far as the position that we come up to, typically speaking, I like to come up to him like a case gatami position and transition into a regular sort of side control position. But that's a really basic way to go into it. Now there's a lot of setups that we can get into it, and the setups will be in the series that I'm putting together, but I wanted to kind of go through and give you guys a simple idea of some of the basics of butterfly guard, and this is one of the basics. Now, when you get good at this movement, it becomes a setup in its own right, because the last time I'll show you guys before the video is over, one more time. Basically, in this position here, I can be moving, fighting for grips, whatever, and then in the middle of it, oh, and that is the advantage of having that foot come down and pulling ourselves in. You don't have to have some big long setup. It's very quick. We could be in here pummeling, fighting for position, and we go. That is the butterfly guard sweep, the basic one, over under. You can use that. That's the next installment of the series. I'll show you another cool addition to this sweep if it doesn't work. Going next week. I'm finished. Adam?
Adam.
So in the next few weeks, I'm going to be showing you guys some butterfly guard techniques. And this is going to be in line with the series that I'm launching, a course that I'm launching on butterfly guard. If you would like more information on that series, or you'd like to receive a special launch discount, check the links down below. And there will be a webpage where you can register for that. And I'll tell you as soon as the course launches. And again, it's all on butterfly guard, and being able to use it and transition from the position, using it for sweeps, submissions. And again, it's one of my favorite positions, so I'm excited about it. So enjoy the next few weeks of butterfly guard. And if you want to get more information on that course that I have coming up, check the links down below, and I'll see you guys in the next videos.